We are acquainted that we begin to realize that they are creative people and we expect them to be creative.
No, your seat is outside.
He gonna cook up a stomach?
They've become known for creativity. There are other people around here who feel like they don't have a creative bone in their body.
Better stick around and find out.
You don't even know how to match up your socks.
That makes me stronger. I gotta testify.
Welcome to the season of creativity, hosted by Bradley.
Good afternoon and welcome to YouthFlex radio station for the show For People by Young People. I am your host Mohindra. I am here for the YouthFlex season of creativity. Just to make sure I have your full attention, can you look to the person next to you on your right and say, good news, you are here learning something new. Go ahead and say good news. Today we are joined by Junior Achievement Company of the Year. And also we'll be joined by Cayman Prep and High School Robotics Club along with James Gray, who will be playing live music on the radio today. And we'll be talking a little bit about the music festival. Well, because today is Mr. Jamo's birthday. He's driving right now. Happy birthday, Mr. Jamo. I know you're listening. This makes him really old. He does not want to say his age on the air. I will not say it. Joshua, do you want to say our word of the day?
Our word of the day is ebullient. Ebullient. It is an adjective that means bubbling over with joy and diligent, highly enthusiastic, happily excited, or spirited.
All right, so let's get started. You're here and you're alive. Thank the Lord for that. You're welcome to join us by calling 1-800-534-8255. Toll-free courtesy from Flow, and you can join us on YouTube Live. Well, let's have our first music break. It's Latin Wednesday today. We have Te Bote by Bad Bunny.
Paso mis noches pensando en ti, aquí en mi cama extrañándote. Y a donde voy todo me acuerda a ti. Después de todo yo ya me cansé. Bebé, yo te boté, te di banda y te solté. Yo te solté, pa'l carajo te mandé. Yo te mandé y de mi vida te saqué. Yo te saqué,
Bebé, yo te boté. Y desde que te di esa bota, las gatas son de 3 en 3. Si tú quieres preguntar si no me crees, que ya no tengo estrés. Pa' completar la fila son express. Viste como el mundo se te fue al revés. Yo con ella en RD, que me enamoré el día que la probé. Ya yo no creo que volviste de mami, porque el servicio te lo cancelé. Si no respondo, el problema va a tocar el fondo. Mami, respira hondo mientras te lo escondo. Contigo obligado yo me pongo el condón, pero posteo a media cancha, baby, como rondón. Yo a ti te di una sepultura dura. Yo sé que con el tiempo la herida se cura. Es que en verdad que tú no estás a altura. Te lo juro por Dios que por Dios no se jura. Yo te boté, te di banda y te solté.
Sin ti me siento bien. Ya no sufro por amores, ahora rompo corazón y sobran las pacas de 100. Tú me rompiste el corazón, sin sentido y sin razón. Pero tengo un culo nuevo que me da mucho cariño y me chinga bien cabrón. No te lo voy a negar que te sufrí, la pasé mal, pero te superé y de mi vida te boté. Quiero
si me fallaste. Me burlaste de mí y me humillaste. Lejos de aquí te fuiste y ni explicaste. Viste mi película y viraste. Ahora quieres saber lo que pienso de ti. Me siento cabrón porque no estás aquí. Así como viniste tú te puedes ir. No te voy a negar que te sufrí, la pasé mal, pero me superé y de mi vida te boté.
Te di banda y te solté.
Y de ti no quiero saber.
De mi vida te saqué.
Tú la mueves.
Capel. Nosotros somos los mágicos,
¿Tú me estás
bebé.
entendiendo lo que te estamos queriendo decir? Mira, dímelo, Casper. Neo. Flow La Movie. D.I.G. for Life, mané.
Ya me cansé.
John Martino.
John Martino.
Hey.
Mira, dime Chronic Magical. Los de la Maya.
Esta es la verdadera vuelta, ¿oíste, baby?
Él indica Chori Complete.
Pa' que sepa.
Verdadero hijo de puta de las voces.
Suave, sí.
Fitness Plus in Alexander Place Industrial Park is your home for all things fitness. From one-on-one personal training with Train with Dre to their team of experts offering delivery, installation, setup, and servicing on all major brands of home and commercial fitness equipment. Don't let the intimidation of the gym stop your fitness goals. Get top-rated personal training or build your very own home or office or gym today. Visit the Fitness Plus showroom in Alexander Place Industrial Park or call 938-3487. Fitness Plus. Get the equipment you want at the price you can afford.
My name is Alfredo Whitaker, president of CIFA, Cayman Island Football Association.
Hey, it's Brody Thomas representing Tigers FC. This is Ramon Seeley representing Boyantown.
Hey, this is Roberto Lopez representing Cayman Brat. My name is Mark Campbell, and I'm the Assistant General Secretary of Cayman Islands Football Association, CIFA.
Cayman Islands Football Association.
Building a better future for Cayman football.
CIFA, Cayman Island Football Association.
Go out, support the games in your district.
National Heroes Day is a time to celebrate our history, heritage, and be inspired for the future.
This year, we are honoring the people who pioneered the establishment of our first national symbol, the coat of arms, celebrating our journey to modern-day Cayman, and recognizing organizations who served our community for over 50 years.
The ceremony begins at 9 a.m. on National Heroes Day, Monday, January 28th at Hero Square in Georgetown, with live entertainment and refreshments following the celebrations.
For more information, contact National Events at gov.ky or call 244-3612.
This National Heroes Day, Monday, January 28th.
Show your national pride
and celebrate Cayman
as we pay tribute to our national heroes.
Headlines. With the latest headlines.
Headlines.
All the news when you want it. Tune in to Radio Cayman for hourly headlines of the day's top stories.
One of Cayman's bright and shining young stars.
Local, regional, international.
Headlines.
Turning to international news.
Updates on the hour between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. on weekdays. Radio Cayman News.
Headlines.
Your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
Youth Flex for all people by young people.
All right, welcome back, my listeners. So we're going to have the news done by Joshua. And introduce yourself. Come on, don't be shy.
Chanel Martinez.
All right.
Happy New Year, everyone. Our Sometime After 4 news is brought to you by Youth Flex Radio Show. I'm Chanel Martinez. Around 10 of the Proud of Them honorees were announced last Wednesday night and an awards dinner at Georgetown Yacht Club. They are Isabella Hall, Jade Barnard, Gracielle Bent, Jalissa Dilbert, Allison Flores Hernandez, Jillian Crooks, Diego Smith, Nathan McCoy, Gerald Belafonte, Dominic Owens, Shannon Williams, and Youth Flex's very own Tarek Francis. The award highlights the contributions of young people ages 10 to 25 every 6 months. So start thinking about who would you be nominating for the next round in July 2019. Last Saturday's public auditions for the 2019 Music Festival Young Musicians Showcase at Cayman Camana Bay was wonderful, and several young performers will get to grace the stage at the Harkwell during the National Heroes Day Weekend Festival. 7 Fathoms and Cayman Spirits will be supplying juices at the Young Musicians Showcase. Youth Flex has partnered with Clifton Hunter High, John Gray High School, and the Public Library to bring you the word of the week, which is ebullient. EBULLIENT. It's an adjective that means bubbling over with joy and delight, highly enthusiastic, happily excited, or spirited. For Youth Flex, I'm Chanel. Here's Joshua with some youth achievements.
From Youth Achievement Highlights files, here are the week's notables. Congratulations to the 12 proud of them honorees from the round 10. They are Isabella Hall, Jade Bernard, Grishel Bennett, Julissa Dilbert, Alison Flores Hernandez, Julianne Crooks, Diego Smith, Nathan McCoy, Jarrell Bellianta. How is it pronounced? Belafonte. Dominique Owens, Shannon Williams, and Youth Flex very own Tyrek Francis. Props to Dwayne Ebanks on being the awardee of a scholarship to attend Wells Catherine University for Music, one of the top schools in the United Kingdom. Congratulations to Junior Achievements Company Retire on becoming the 2018 America's Regional Junior Achievement Company of the Year. They will be our guests next Wednesday, God's willing. And finally, on her highlights, allow me to highlight all of the youth musicians auditioning for the 2019 Music Festival Young Musicians Showcase. To put items on the highlight, email at theflex@james.miles@gov.ky or leave your comments on our Instagram or Facebook page. Search for Youth Flex Radio Show. Youth Flex has partnered with Clifton Hunter High, John Gray High School, and the Public Library to bring you the word of the week, which is ebullient. EBULLIENT. It is an adjective that means bubbling over with joy and delight, highly enthusiastic, happy, excited, or spirited. That concludes our highlights this week. I'm Joshua.
Alright, so since we were talking about musicians, we have one in the room. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. This is James Gary, and I'm happy to be here today.
Alright, James Gary, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
About myself. I am a minstrel.
A minstrel?
A walking musician.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I am the organizer for the Young Musician Showcase. I'm a board member for the Music and Entertainment Association for Cayman. What exactly do you want to know?
Alright, so since you already talked about the music festival competition, the music, right? Am I right? Alright, can you give us a little bit of detail of how that started and what gave you the idea to start this competition?
I'm just going to put my guitar down here.
Oh, you got a guitar today. Alright.
Okay, so just to clarify, the Cayman Music and Entertainment Association has put on the Mosaic Festival. This is the 11th annual Mosaic Festival, and it happens around Heroes Day weekend. So it wasn't anything that I really thought up myself. It's a showcase for young people, and so it's been going on for quite a bit of years. This is the 11th annual. This year, I joined the board last November and the executive committee, and had a vision for the showcase to be better, to really showcase young people, and really to have the family to be out to support young people. So this year, what we decided to do was we decided to get all the schools involved. So I automatically went to Jamo, and he had helped, both him and myself had helped with the showcase years before, but we noticed it wasn't well attended. And so we decided we wanted to push for it to be that way. And so right away he jumped on board, and we made up a plan to go to as many schools as we could. We could only get to Clifton Hunter and John Gray, and we did some auditions there.
That's nice.
So the talent that came out of the schools was really good, and so we just thought to ourselves, we should open this up to the public. And getting some advice from the other members of the Music Association, we put together an open audition, and we were happy with the result.
All right, so it sounds like you have a passion for music. So can you kind of explain to me, when did that passion start? Did it started recently or when you were younger?
Much younger. I grew up singing, playing lots of music or trying to play music in church. I grew up singing with like choirs, praise and worship bands, and I started fiddling around with instruments as I got a little bit older. I was still involved in my church and still play there, play at different ones, and it just started something for me. And I joined a rap group when I was about 13, 14. So I was in high school, thought I was really cool. I was in a rap group. And the guys in the group are much older, so I got a chance to go and do shows with them, and it was really cool. So my passion begun there, and then I had people like, Mr. Miles, Jamo, and other people who just really wanted me to keep playing and who keep pushing me to do so. So I went off to university, studied music and other things, and now I run a little company, and I'm able to do music all the time. It's really fun.
So the way that you were talking just now, I got drawn in. It was a story. I could just see it all happening. That's really good. So the idea of the competition I'm getting then is to let you display their talent, not to make them feel ashamed of it, be themselves, display it so that the world can see it, so that the world can hear. Is that what you're coming from?
Well, so, again, not a competition, because there's no prize at the end of it. We just believe, and I could see how people would think it's a competition, we just believe that young people auditioning gives them a sense of pride in showcasing their talent. We want it to be a well put together show, and we want everybody participating to have worked on their craft. And the auditions, what it did, it built up the presence of the event. So it bigged it up a little bit, right? It got the schools excited. So when we went into the schools, we were also able to talk to the principals, and we were also able to get involved with members in the public who service young people. So, and you got a lot of it right. We want young people to showcase their talent. But we not only want that, we want to provide a platform for them to not only showcase it, but to develop it and grow it. So I have a lot of plans after this showcase for different things that young people can engage in.
It's really good to know that there are people out there who are trying to help us young people have a voice, because if you don't have a voice, how will you speak? How will you let people understand your emotions or what you're going through? So that's really good. But, something really is interesting me. I see that guitar.
You see a guitar?
Yes.
Well?
How long have you been playing the guitar, if I can ask?
Well, I don't call myself a musician formally. I call myself a fiddler. So I've been fiddling with the guitar for maybe 3-4 years, maybe.
You saying it like it nothing? That's something big. Like, I only did guitar for like few days. I couldn't.
Right. So I actually teach music as well. And guitar is not one of the instruments that I teach.
Oh.
I teach voice, music theory, and some piano. If I practiced more, I would call myself a guitarist.
Well, so Joshua's over here telling me that you're going to be performing for us today.
Okay.
What kind of songs will you be performing for us today?
Well, I'm going to be playing 4 songs. As Jama was saying to me, I'm going to be singing 2 originals, because I write my own music as well, and then 2 covers, because people know covers.
All right. So if anyone wants to come to this showcase, where will it be, and what time, and what day?
So it'll be Saturday the 26th, and it will be from 1 until about 5. It's the weekend. It's a Heroes Day weekend. It's going to be at the Harcourt Theater. We're going to have from 12 to 1 is going to be like festival hours, so we'll have outside events going, bands or groups playing outside, and then we'll take it all inside. We'll have food vendors there. It'll be really cool. It'll be a nice setup, and then we will have the show on the inside from 2 to 5 or 2 to whenever we're done. So we welcome the public to come out. We welcome everyone to come out. It's a free event.
I was just going to ask that if it was free or not.
It's free. It's free. We're not asking anybody for anything but their support.
All right. So my question for you, are you ready to fiddle?
Sure.
All right. So I think your first song is Redemption Song. Am I correct?
You are correct.
All right, guys. We have here James here doing his little fiddle. Redemption Song. He's going to get ready with the guitar.
Does somebody need to...
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
I think I'm going to try this with the headphones
on. No problem. No problem. Take your time.
Oops. Or not. It's a little awkward. Oh, pirates, yes, they are by, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pits, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves cannot free our mind. And no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop us time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. Others say that we got to fulfill the book. Oh, won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? All I ever ate, redemption songs. Once again, redemption songs. Louder, louder, redemption songs. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But ourselves, free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them else can stop at the time. Help me sing.
caring and community spirit, cherished family and cultural values. These are some of the things that still embodies the Caymanian way of life in the Eastern Districts today. Savannah Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy, located in Countryside Shopping Village, is delighted to offer products and services of real value. Whether it's catering to your family's medical needs or carrying apparel, gifts, and beauty products, Savannah Pharmacy provides you with more than just prescriptions. Remember, they're always just around the corner with everything your family needs and convenient opening hours, including Sundays and holidays. Savannah Pharmacy. For more information, call 946-3336.
Having a family means providing for them physically, emotionally, and financially. And in today's ever-changing world, it's always best to be prepared. Life insurance is a guaranteed way of ensuring that your family is always provided for. Life insurance agent Michael Webster at Cayman Insurance Center can offer you this peace of mind with the best competitive premiums and most affordable rates on island. CIC has a variety of products to meet your needs, including homeowners insurance and college saving plans. For top-of-the-line and personal service, call Michael Webster today at 925-LIFE. That's 925-5433. Or email michael.webster@cic.com.ky. Don't take chances with your family's future. Call Michael today at 925-5433.
Michael Webster is a proud supporter of Radio Cayman and the Super Jam.
Barry's Golden Jerk, the Cayman Brac sensation, ranked the #1 restaurant in Cayman Brac by TripAdvisor and home of the authentic jerk. Barry's Golden Jerk, serving large portions of the best jerk chicken and pork. Open Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday near the airport, or call 917-6713. Barry's Golden Jerk. It's simply better.
Hi, I'm Colin Lumsden, the Georgetown manager and head of the Revitalization Initiative. Our capital city is the heart of business activities in the Cayman Islands, and we would like to bring it back as a center of social activities, with street-side cafes, green spaces, improved roads, and proper walkways for interconnectivity. The new cruise and cargo port is part of the plan, and will allow for operators to meet passengers dockside with less lines and overcrowding. Cargo operations will be less intrusive. There will be pedestrianized areas for people to safely walk, shop, and dine. Modernizing the cruise and cargo port is a key element in the efforts to revitalizing our capital city.
Youth Flex, for all people, by young people.
Welcome back, listeners. I am back. I am your host, Bradley. Before we start with our second segment with our robotics crew, I would like to wish the old foot Jamo a happy birthday. I hope no one takes that offensive. It's just a joke, but let's get started. So how are you all today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, thanks. Can you start off by introducing yourselves?
I'm Catherine Corkish from Year 9.
I'm Thomas Penner from Year 9.
I'm Matthew Bodden from Year 8.
I'm Josh Williams from Year 7.
Alright, so tell us a little bit about yourself now that you introduced. Sorry, about you.
My name is Joshua. I like to play basketball with my friends. I have a dog named Finn.
That's it?
I'm Matthew Bodden. I'm in Year 8 at Cayman Prep and High School, and I was born in Cayman, and I'm a member of the robotics team.
Okay.
Thomas Penner. I'm originally from the UK. I enjoy my sports, and I also enjoy helping out with the robotics team.
I am Catherine Corkish in Year 9, Cayman Prep. I am currently in teams of robotics and of netball.
Alright, so what is the robotics about? I mean, sounds interesting. Transformers type thing?
Well, our robotics, so we're going to go to a tournament, where we are going to, the main aspect of the robotics is the robot itself, obviously, which we have to program to do certain missions on a table. So these missions it's all Lego. These missions could be as simple as removing something from an area and putting it into another area, or flipping things, which do other things.
Okay. So you plan on building? You could build your own car actually when you grow up if you keep this robotic stuff up, not you?
Well, since it's made out of Lego, it probably wouldn't be. strong enough for a car, but yeah.
You can substitute them on door. So what is your project about?
Well, our project is about muscle deterioration, the problem of muscles losing muscle mass in space because of the loss of gravity. But there are 2 teams, so they also have a different project than us.
Okay. Would you like to tell us about the next team?
Yeah, our problem is the same as theirs, but our solution is different. We came up with different space exercises, such as space boxing or space swimming, where you would attach rubber bands to the wall, like strong workout rubber bands, and it would simulate the strength of you swimming to build up your muscle in space.
Oh, this stimulates my brain. This is a lot. So, what did you come up with, like the robotic table? What is it about?
Well, the table, it's about scoring points by doing missions, and then the more points you get, the more likelihood of you going through to the next round of the competition.
Okay. So, tell me a little bit more about the tournament.
Well, at the tournament, so we fly up to Tampa. We're going to be flying up next Thursday. And then we will have Friday to work on the project and finish off anything that needs to be done. And then Saturday we'll be going to the tournament, where there will be 3 runs on the robot table, where they will take our best score. There will also be project, where we will present our project to an audience, and then they will judge us on our project. There is also core values, which are the main principles of the Robotics League. And then there is finally a robot judging room, where they look over our robot and talk about its design.
So you all think you're ready?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think the competition going to be like? Is it other countries or?
So we're going up to first to a regionals competition. So we will be competing against other schools within the region of Tampa, Clearwater. And then if we get through, then it will go on to a larger scale, and it will grow larger and larger if we get through.
Alright, well, I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you come back and make Kimon proud.
Thank you.
When exactly are you guys leaving?
Thursday, January 24th.
Okay. Did you all have to fundraise, or is everything?
Yeah, we got sponsors. The Cayman Prep and High School, PTA, Deloitte, and Cayman National Bank.
Okay. So, what made each of you decide to do robotics?
I really like the programming aspect of robots. However, this year I've become a lot more involved in the actual project myself.
Okay.
I wanted to find more information about the topic space, and so it gave me a really wide variety.
I'll go space.
I joined to gain experience in programming and finding solutions and problems.
I decided to join robotics because I find technology interesting, and when I'm older I want to be an engineer.
Okay. Well, we are in our season of creativity, and I would like to ask, what does creativity mean to each of you? I mean, robotics is pretty creative, so tell me what creativity means to each of you.
Well, being able to have a unique mind for everyone individually.
Well, to be coming up with your own solutions and coming up with your own problems, and then coming up with solutions to them.
Okay.
Creative to me is finding, based on each team, like coming up with your own solutions, and then the team voting on it, so to get the best solution that everyone came up with.
Okay.
Creative means to me anything that comes from your mind and heart.
Alright, so one more time. On the robots, ready?
Yes.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you have any words of encouragement for youth around the world? I mean, you all are, to me, a great encouragement, because you don't see students your age or even my age doing anything like this around the world. It's only like a few people that I always see doing this type of stuff. So, you have any words of encouragement?
Try something new, because honestly, people might not even think of robotics, but if you see it, you can give it a go. If you don't like it, then you can stop it.
I won't give it a go. I won't build something.
Don't give up. Be persistent. If something fails, try again. And that we've learned that a lot in robotics from trial and error.
Okay.
Even if you don't like to do the programming, there's still another aspect to you can come up with problems and solutions to the theme of the year for the FLL.
No matter what, there's an opportunity forever for anything that you're looking for.
That is all strong words of encouragement, especially the one about giving up. Like I know a lot of people want to give up in things that they do, but because of pressure, I would say, they're just in it. But I think once you don't give up and keep trying and trying again, you will get it and you will succeed. And I hope you all succeed as well, because I'm quite sure you all had a lot of trial and error. If you don't mind, would you like discussing a little bit about the trial and error?
Well, in our case, we actually did, we started with muscle deterioration, but then we wanted to go into a new project, which was helium-3 and energy. But then we decided to go back to muscle deterioration, so it's trying new solutions, trying new problems, and just trying.
Okay.
I work quite a bit on the robot, and just the programming for the robot itself is giant improvement, because there's no way to tell the exact values that things have to be.
For our team, the programs don't always work, so you have to keep trying to get the correct values to run the robot correctly on the table, and you have to make sure you start the robot from the correct place every time, otherwise it won't work. And also we had trouble finding out the problem for our project, but then we finally got it with a vote from our team.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had to change the problem and solution up a bit to find what works.
Alright. Well, when you all get famous, I would like you to build me a robot. You know, the one that you can talk to and stuff. Like, oh, can you go get me a glass of water or something like that? Please. That's all I'm asking. Okay? Alright. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick live music break by James Gary. What song are you gonna sing?
This one's an original entitled Change the World.
Change the World.
I believe in you. If there's a place for one, there's a place for two. We can change the world, just you and me. We could open our eyes to the things unseen. We could change the world. Wake up, all my people around the globe. Love will come and make you whole. It don't matter where you're going or where you come from. Just keep looking for direction as you shine in the sun. And I believe in love for us, harmony. Together we can make a change and fight wars and poverty. Will you stand with me? Keep the faith, run the race, and together fight for unity. We can change our world. We can change our world. We can change the 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 world. Change the world. the world. We can change the world. We can change the world. We can change the world.
A caring and community spirit, cherished family and cultural values. These are some of the things that still embodies the Caymanian way of life in the Eastern Districts today. Savannah Pharmacy, your neighborhood pharmacy, located in Countryside Shopping Village, is delighted to offer products and services of real value. Whether it's catering to your family's medical needs or carrying apparel, gifts, and beauty products, Savannah Pharmacy provides you with more than just prescriptions. Remember, they're always just around the corner with everything your family needs and convenient opening hours, including Sundays and holidays. Savannah Pharmacy. For more information, call 946-3336.
Lucky Slice Pizza. It's love at first bite.
Lucky Slice Pizza, Cayman's exquisite handcrafted pizza, located in Bayshore Mall on the waterfront and home of Cayman's biggest pizza. Take in their stunning ocean views and mouth-watering cheesy chews. Ooh yeah. Call 949-3456 or visit Cayman.pizza. Place your order today. Lucky Slice Pizza.
It's love at first bite.
Visit Cayman.pizza today.
Being a family provider can be draining, but imagine the turmoil if something were to happen to you. Many funerals can run thousands of dollars. With a final expense plan, your family can be prepared, with benefits assisting with hospital bills, funeral expenses, and everyday expenses. Ultra Protector offers you lifetime protection with guaranteed coverage, and there is no medical, and your rates will never increase. Call Michael Webster today at 925-LIFE. That's 925-5433. Or email michael.webster@cic.com.ky. Don't take chances with your family's future. Call Michael today at 925-5433.
Michael Webster is a proud supporter of Radio Cayman and the Super Jam.
If you are seeking a bachelor's, master's, or doctorate degree, the Ministry of Education is now accepting applications for the 2019 Overseas Scholarships. Give yourself the education you deserve and apply today. All scholarship applications must be submitted by January 31st, 2019. For more information on scholarships and the application process, kindly visit education.gov.ky.
Youth Flex for all people by young people.
Welcome back. We want to say thank you to James Gary once again for the live music. I believe with that kind of talent on the guitar and robotics like this, we definitely can change the world. But you all want to talk more about your robotics tournament and stuff?
Okay, so we want to talk more about our projects. So we have a problem of muscle deterioration in space, but we also want to explain our solution, which is using, well, our first solution is to use electrical muscle stimulation, which will retain muscle density in space. However, if this does not work and if it does not retain the muscle density, then our next solution is to use stem cells.
And the stem cells would be used to build up the muscle mass. We'd be using adult stem cells and reversing agents into them to put them into embryonic stem cells to then make them so they can build up the muscle instead, which they could also be used to build up any organ.
So embryonic stem cells are everything in the world has stem cells in it. Stem cells are cells that can change into a cell. However, when people are just embryos, these cells are unspecialized and can turn into any cell in the human body. However, as they grow up, these stem cells become more specialized, so they have to turn into one type of cell. So one solution is to use the actual embryos from IVF treatments. However, that is controversial because some people think it's unethical to use potential babies to regenerate human organs. So a solution that people have is to use adult stem cells, and then they can inject reversing agents, as Kathy said, to turn these back into embryonic stem cells, or their technical name is induced pluripotent stem cells, which means that they can turn into any cell in the body, which is what we're going to use.
Can you remind the listeners again how old you are?
14.
And you see how you're talking? That's good. Keep it up. So I take it all of you love science?
Yeah.
Yes.
What science are you currently studying?
Biology and chemistry is my favorite.
Okay.
Physics, biology, and chemistry.
In year 8, we only do the science.
Okay.
In year 7, my class is looking at cells.
So all of this is stemming from your science background, I should say?
Yeah.
And when we go away, we're going to visit the Space Center to learn more about space that we can use in our project when we're explaining it to the judges.
So you're going to space too?
No.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Would you all ever consider going to space?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely?
I think it would be...
They're on oxygen?
It would be a really interesting thing to go to.
Okay. But have enough fun for me when you go. I'm not going out there. You?
So also the cyber race has a second solution, which is to implant automatic medicine that to relax the muscles so that when they go into space they don't lose as much muscle mass. So when they come back they don't have to go through as much physiotherapy as they normally would go through.
Okay. Well, I'm quite sure all of our listeners right now, their brain kind of tingly because of all this science information. I personally don't agree with science, but I think it's quite interesting because science is everywhere. I mean, I want to be a chef. Even in wanting to become a chef, there is science. So I can't run from it. So I'll deal with it. But you all dealing with it pretty well. Congrats. Do you have any comments or shout-outs? Starting with you. No? What about your sponsors?
Thank you to our sponsors, Cayman National Bank, Cayman Prep, PTA, and Deloitte.
Okay.
Good luck everyone who's doing robotics, and everyone who's listening. I hope you do really well in what you want to do.
And I hope that younger people want to join robotics, whoever has the opportunity.
I encourage everyone to join robotics and build me a robot because I need one. But yeah, anyway, thank you for coming on, and I wish you the best of luck in your tournament. And that's it for the robotics people. Now we have a music break. Alright.
We fold out, living by faith and no doubt. Praise his name cause we sold out, To be sold out means you gotta drop some things. Dedicate your life to Christ the King. If you see me in your streets, somewhere up in your hood, I'm serving cats the gospel. Christ is good. Living by faith and not by sight. I'm representing Jesus Christ, you know that's right. It's a lifestyle I'm living all day, all night. Talking about Christ, cause he's my life. Tonight we gon' fight, so you better suffice. Cross on my back, cause you know I'm a knight. Romans 10:13 is all I need. Sold out for Christ, I bow on my knees.
yes, I was dealing. Fornication, filthiness, and coarse dressing. Set me up in line just to miss my blessing. But I'm a soldier for Christ and I face that test. I told the enemy, I'm too blessed to be stressed. If we sold out, represent Christ till we fold out. Living by faith and no doubt. Praise his name cause we sold out, we sold out. If we sold out, represent Christ till we fold out. Living by faith and no doubt. Praise his name cause we sold out, we sold out. From faith to faith, we gotta move some mountains. In Jehovah Jireh, you know your boy is mounted on wings like eagles. Can't give my heart to the ring like Spiegel. I must give my heart to the king like Ezekiel. When he prophesied against the people doing evil, all sins are equal. How can we please God and not have faith? How can we have salvation without his grace? A little question for your faith, you better think about it before you make the mistake. Like them people who doubted God in a bunch, it was crowded and they seemed louder, but Noah had the word of God on his mouth. And as the mouthpiece he spoke the word of God, and he never did choke. See your sin got you broke, can't hear from God, so you go around blaming churches. If we sold out, represent Christ till we fold out. Living by faith and no doubt. Praise his name cause we sold out, we sold out. If we sold out, represent Christ till we fold out. Living by faith and no doubt. Praise his name cause we sold out, we sold out. I'm a sold out believer and I'm unashamed. Represent Jesus, his holy name. If you think you're on top, then boy, you're lame. Christ is king, he deserves the fame. So I praise his name and lift him up high. To the day I die and become a flyer. Seated with God, the wonderful Messiah. He is my daddy, you're my provider. When I was in darkness, he came as my lighter.
We want to thank you for tuning in today, and we hope you continue to tune in. But before we close it out, we want to have a special shout out to Mr. James Mars once again for his birthday. Without him, this Youth Flex show wouldn't be possible. So happy birthday to you. We have some of our Youth Flex crew here. You want to give any final comments or shout outs?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out my family and also Jamo and like all my teachers at school. Yep. Also, like, yeah, Jamo, I really want to shout you out because it's your birthday and like all you done for us and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, Jamo, shout out to Jamo.
I'd like to shout out my family, friends, the Flex family all over the globe. Everyone in general who has been listening to Youth Flex from the day that we started. And Mr. Jamo, big shout out to you. Big up. Like as one of our guests was saying, you taught us how to use our voice. You taught us lots of things. I really appreciate it.
You're 1 year younger now. So. Alright. Thanks for joining us on Youth Flex. I'm your host Bradley along with my co-host
Mohindra.
Shout out to our guests James Gary, came on Prep Robotics Club representatives. Shout out to Radio Came On for the work on the sounding boards, Mr. Wilson Nacha, DJ Lynn and DJ Silver Fox. We see you. Shout out to RJ for the YouTube feed. Also, special shout out to our Youth Flex crew, Victoria and Brianna, our co-producers, Jared for our Youth Flex socials, James Gary for the live music today, Zola, Chanel, Chloe and Ashley for the Youth Flex news desk, and the 100+ Flex family all over the globe. Thanks to SIFA for sponsoring the Super Jam, and to you, our listeners, for tuning in every Wednesday 4 to 5 for Youth Flex on 89.9 FM. Join us again next Wednesday for Youth Flex Season of Creativity. Until next time, this is Bradley letting you know that if you know better, then do better. Play your part and give back today. Happy birthday, Jamo. We're out.
Peace.
Before I keep my ground so clean.
The heart and soul of the Cayman. Thank you for keeping the culture alive.
There's the news every day.